It's Week 14 of the NFL. Bucs and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hayden Hurst, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Bridgewater. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Bridgewater. He completes this to Russell Gage. 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running drive, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it, because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Down to the 22-yard line. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On third down, Bridgewater. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. Able to slither by. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. We can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on that defensive side of the ball.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles at 8-4 now in the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves a chain. They'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Russell Gage amped up and ready to go as the offense returns to the field. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the block.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Bridgewater to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Greg Ward deep for Philadelphia. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Hurts. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. They go play action with Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. The ball comes out, and the Buccaneers have it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. A good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
From the 36, Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now stands at 13. A drive there of just 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try to run this one in. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now to have the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And his throw here is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. There's Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look
Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw is Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a handoff looking right. Down to about the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Rolling to his right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And it's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Hurts throwing complete to Smith, and they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown from 3 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3, now to 29. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. And again, it's Bridgewater. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. It's a pickup of 6.
And we tend to give those running backs and the slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Hassan Reddick able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing is Bridgewater. Binds, and the pressure gets to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyler Johnson, 44 yards. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. A first down throw for Bridgewater. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bridgewater. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And going the Bucs forces a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Bridgewater to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Very symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
You often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.